Have you ever wondered what would happen if we played a cosmic game of musical chairs with two of Europe's smallest countries, Monaco and Malta? Let me paint you a fascinating picture of this geographical swap. Imagine waking up one day to find Monaco, that glittering jewel of the French Riviera, suddenly transported to the heart of the Mediterranean. The famous Monte Carlo casino now overlooks the crystal-clear waters where ancient Phoenician ships once sailed. The Monaco Grand Prix would transform from its tight street circuit to a spectacular race with Mediterranean sea views on all sides. Meanwhile, Malta would find itself nestled between France and Italy, bringing its rich history and medieval architecture to the French Riviera. Picture the ancient fortifications of Valletta standing proud against the backdrop of the Maritime Alps. The traditional Maltese fishing boats, known as luzus, would add splashes of color to the former Monaco harbor. But here's where things get really interesting. Monaco's population of wealthy expatriates and Formula One enthusiasts would suddenly find themselves on an island 3 times larger than their original home. The Monegasques might actually breathe a sigh of relief. Finally, some room to expand beyond their cramped 2 square kilometers. Malta, on the other hand, would have to somehow squeeze its 500,000 residents into Monaco's tiny footprint. Imagine the creative solutions they'd need, perhaps building upward with those limestone buildings they're so famous for. The economies would face fascinating changes too. Monaco's casino-based luxury tourism would now compete with Greece and Turkey, rather than the French Riviera. Malta's growing tech and gaming industry might find itself perfectly positioned to create a new Silicon Riviera. The climate wouldn't change too dramatically. Both places enjoy that beautiful Mediterranean weather. But Monaco's residents might need to adjust to Malta's more intense summer heat, while the Maltese would enjoy slightly milder winters in their new location. Perhaps the most amusing change would be watching Monaco try to host its famous Grand Prix on Malta's more rugged terrain. Those hairpin turns would take on a whole new meaning. And just picture Malta's traditional festa celebrations lighting up the streets where Monaco's high rollers once strolled. This geographical swap might seem like a bizarre thought experiment, but it makes us appreciate how location shapes a nation's identity, and how 2 small territories with such different characters could completely transform their regions by simply switching places.